you might not be able to answer being in the Steelers front office, but this is a storyline that I actually think deserves more merit than to say, okay, Kenny Pickett hasn't played great. But again, I point to what were your other options. He does need to improve. But what I'm looking at is the backup for the Steelers next year. Now, Mitch Trubisky is under contract through this season. If he makes the roster in 24, he gets a roster bonus and then another roster bonus in 25, $1 million each year. But I'm looking at it from the standpoint, Ike, of if you don't like what you've seen from Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph is under contract through this season. You could always bring him back. If Mitch is too expensive for you, could the Steelers approach it from the standpoint of, okay, we know Kenny Pickett's going to be the guy, but to see what you have in the draft, say middle to late round draft pick to develop another quarterback. And the good teams have done this. The Niners did it with Brock Purdy. Eagles did it with Jalen Hurts. I am not abandoning Kenny Pickett. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is with 50-plus career starts for Mitch Trubisky, 31-24 as a career starter, you know what you have with Mitch. Would you potentially want to go get another quarterback if under the event that your quarterback gets injured, and we know the physicality of this division with what's happening right now with Joe Burrow and Deshaun Watson, you got to have a backup capable to do the job. And so who the Steelers quarterback is next season is a major storyline that we're not talking about right now that I think garners some discussion.
Yeah, man, that's a loaded question. That's a loaded question, Mark. You got all my head itching with that question. But I gotta still wait. I gotta stay away from that. But that's a heck of a question. You usually come with some stuff, some topics. People ask right now, then 7 months later they're gonna be like, "Dang, Mark talked about this a long time ago." So that's a heck of a question, right? That's a good question and a heck of a question right now.
Well, and it's no knock on Mitch Trubisky, but it's like, do you want to pay a premium for a backup? And I want Kenny Pickett to be out there healthy, playing on a rookie deal for his if given the option between Kenny Pickett and Mitch Trubisky, I'm taking Pickett every single time.
Right.
But if you're going to pay a premium for a backup, you've got to get a premium capability when that backup comes into the game. And it's not to say that he hasn't helped Kenny Pickett with his development and everything. From the player production standpoint, I think there's opportunity there for Pittsburgh. And that's just my honest opinion.
Gotcha.
My opinion.